Hello and welcome to Ryan Michael Yoga. Before we get started, why don't you hit subscribe for me? Today we will be doing Savasana. I wanted to really break down Savasana because we don't actually get a good explanation of it from most yoga teachers in pretty much any studio class you go to. And I have this amazing book, Yoga the Iyengar Way, or the Yoga the Iyengar Way, so many people like to say. It doesn't really matter how you say things. But it has an awesome little breakdown of Savasana, and I wanted to walk you through it. I'm just going to read from it, and I might make some comments here and there. And then, yeah, so this is a great way to get into the pose. I'm going to cut it at the end and just let you continue on for as long as you want. So as soon as you're done, after I finish the video, please just go ahead and come out whenever you like, stay in as long as you like, and enjoy. So why don't we have a blanket, and you can fold it just a couple times, not a whole lot of fold, just enough to put it underneath the skull so that there's a little bit of support there, so the back of the head's not resting on hard ground. So Shava, in Sanskrit is corpse, and I know I said it doesn't matter how you say things, but in Sanskrit it kind of does. So Shavasana is corpse pose. So we'll start seated with the legs out long in front. Close the eyes, take the palms beside the hips. And as you lower yourself to your back, drop the elbows to the mat or the ground, and roll your vertebrae out one at a time, creating lots of space in the back of the body. Place the folded blanket under the head and the neck. Settle the back on the floor. Extend the trunk, arms, and legs. Keep the head straight. Move it away from the trunk. Be on the center of the back of the skull. Let the eyebrows and the bridge of the nose face the ceiling. Extend the neck and throat, and relax them. Do not raise the chin. If there is any tension in the throat, readjust the position of the upper back and the head. Move the shoulders away from the head and press them down. Move the shoulder blades and the back ribs in to open the chest. Bend the legs slightly, raise the hips, extend the lower back towards the legs. With the help of the hands, broaden the buttocks away from the sacrum, then place the sacrum down evenly and straighten the legs. The heels can be about a foot apart. Personally, I like to go with the width of the mat, but they can also be a little closer together, just wherever is comfortable for you. Arms. Turn the upper arms out, palms up. Extend the arms and hands, then relax them. Keep them slightly away from the trunk, with the corresponding parts of each arm, wrist, and hand on the floor, and the fingers naturally curling. Space-wise, I generally go for about a foot away from the hips with the hands, but again, that's up to your own comfort level, depending on what feels right for you. There should be no tension in the arms. Widen the collarbones outward and move them toward the head. Open the rib cage. Do not let the sternum sink in. Move the chest away from the abdomen. Keep the abdomen relaxed. Extend the legs and feet. Then let them drop evenly to the sides, with the corresponding part of each leg and foot touching the floor. For a few moments, lie here in absolute stillness, no movement. And observe the body if it feels uneven. If one leg is a little bit, even a millimeter off, it will hinder your ability to relax. So feel that the legs are equally separate, the arms are equally separate, the fingers equally curled. The spine totally vertical, totally straight, not vertical, horizontal. Make any adjustments that you need to align the posture with absolute minimum disturbance of the body. Now come to stillness. And if there's any other defects in your alignment, let them be, and just remember it the next time you practice. Stillness. Close the eyes and keep the breath normal, making it quieter and quieter. Here's a reflection that is provided from the book. The mind is changeable and subject to moods. It is affected by internal and external circumstances. When the body is still, the state of the mind can be observed. It may be dull and sleepy, or restless and unable to settle. Both lethargy and agitation need to be overcome. Savasana disciplines the mind to be quiet and watchful. Allow the body to sink into the ground. Keep the face relaxed. Do not let the mind wander. Keep the attention on the body. Every time it wants to wander, notice and bring it back to the body and the breath. Now please stay here as long as you like, as long as is possible for you to be still, and maybe even a few minutes beyond that. And when you finally decide to get up, take your time, be slow, and bring the calm from Savasana, the peace, into your day. This has been Ryan Michael Yoga. Thank you for joining me today.